What's going on, family? Today we're going to talk about, I don't know if I'm going to give you 5, I don't know how many books I'm going to give you. I'm just going to give you my top books that helped me get rich. Okay, so we're going to talk about what books that you need to read if you want to become a millionaire. Now, number 1, we have to start out with The Compound Effect. This book will literally show you how the smallest changes that you can make every day could be the difference from you staying exactly where you are and you being a whole different person within the next year or 2 years. For example, if you wake up just 30 minutes earlier every single morning and do 10 push-ups and read 5 pages of a book versus the next person who didn't, you would be so much more stronger than the next person. You will be healthier. You're mentally on a different level. You're going to be smarter because you read 5 pages a day. That small little thing that you do every single day will build up, and the person who's not doing it, you're going to blow them out of the water as each day progresses, right? So that's an awesome book to read. I kind of just gave you the whole book right there, but no, seriously, read the book because there's so much more to it. The next book I'm going to give you is actually How to Win Friends and Influence People. So this book is going to be very, very awesome for anybody at any point in life. If you're talking to people, you need to read that book. I don't care if you're a CEO, I don't care if you're a janitor right now. You need to read that book because it literally shows you how to talk to people. I'm not going to say how to persuade people to get your way, but it's just showing you how to be a genuine good person and how communication plays a role in everything. There's multiple times where before I started really developing myself, where there was issues that were coming up, even with some of my employees. It's we're going at it, and I never had a bad intention. So it's, for me, it's why are we always going at it? I'm literally trying to look out for this person, but it's not so much what you say. Sometimes it's just about how you say it, right? And it goes both ways. It's not just on me. Sometimes, other people need to read this book. So hopefully you share this video with other people that you know that are in business, that are talking to people every day, so they can ultimately become better people. We don't just want to be better people for business and our clients, but sometimes you might want to be a better person as a father, right? As a husband, as a wife. You want to be a better person overall. The next book that I'm going to give you, Richest Man in Babylon. That is one of my favorite books because it teaches you about finances, and it goes so much deeper than finances. It literally teaches you about investments, where to put your money versus where to not put your money, debts to take, how to pay those debts back. It's a really good book, but warning, it's a hard book to read. All right, if you're talking about biblical time, vocabulary, super ancient, thou hast not it doeth with the gold, it's gonna be a hard one to read. But if you can get past that, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be one of the best books that you ever read in your life. That book helped me when I was in a really, really rough patch financially, which most people will go through a rough patch financially, especially when you get into taking debts, right? Getting credit cards, using those credit cards, maybe taking loans, even loans from to buy houses, like mortgage loans versus other types of loans, right? So you're really gonna want to read that book because it's gonna help you out in the future, and it's gonna really help you to establish a very resilient mindset. Now, the next book, we got to talk about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Holy crap, everybody needs to read that one, right? Robert Kiyosaki. Now, in this book, it's not only going to teach you about where you need to be in life as far as money goes. So we have the cash flow quadrant. It breaks down about being an employee versus being self-employed versus being an investor versus being a business owner, right? And it really breaks that stuff down. But it teaches you a lot about the mindset that you need to have, right? I remember reading in this book where Robert's talking about one of his rich dad told him, the minute you accept a salary, you lost, or something like that. Once you take that hourly salary, you've killed yourself, right? That's where you've gone wrong. So it's a lot of mindset stuff, because when you're growing up in America, I hate to be the one to break it to you if you've never heard this, but we are conditioned. All right, we're taught things that they absolutely want us to know because they want us to operate a certain way. They want you to work all your life. They want workers, not thinkers. They want you to work all your life and then finally retire later on in life. And most people are hoping that they have money, and then before you know it, you're 65, 70 years old in Walmart you know, just checking people's receipts as they walk out. Now, I don't say that to make fun of anybody, but you think that person that's in Walmart just always had that plan? I'm gonna grow up, I'm gonna be 7 years old, and I'm gonna be standing in Walmart looking cool as hell, right? No one has that plan, but those people, they just fail to plan, and that becomes their plan, right? Or that becomes the outcome. So I don't want you to be that person. You have to start working on that mindset. So Rich Dad Poor Dad is going to be a really, really awesome read for you. Now, the last book that I'm going to give you, and a lot of people don't do this, it's actually called Tax Deed Investing: 7 Steps to Get Your First Property. If you want to be wealthy, the best way to get wealthy that most millionaires use is going to be to invest in real estate. But I'm here to show you that there's a way for you to invest in real estate for pennies on the dollar. My first tax deed property I got was only $3,000. The next one I got was $1,900. Now, I got both of those in the same month. All right, I flipped those properties, made a couple of thousands, over a couple of thousands, but made some good flips. I did another one at $5,000 turned into almost $20,000, right? I'm literally just flipping land parcels, right? Buying land for cheap and then selling it for the retail value to builders and people who just wanted to put trailers on it. Whoever wanted the property, right? So you can go to these tax deed auctions, you can get land, you can get houses, you can get boat docks, you can get mansions, you can get hotels, right? There's so many different types of properties that are in these auctions, because whoever's not paying their property taxes, unfortunately the county's gonna have to get that money, so they're gonna take that property and they're gonna sell it as some form of auction. So go ahead and check that book out. Tax Deed Investing: 7 Steps to Getting Your First Property. Now, you can find that book pretty much anywhere. It's on Amazon. If you really need the link, you can go ahead and comment book if you want the link to the book, but comment ebook if you want the ebook. All right. Now, those are my top picks right now. Those are my top picks, and there's so many more, but I don't want to keep you here forever. So we'll make another video of like the next top 5 books that I have. All right. But for now, I want you to get started with those. Those books are really going to change your life. Now, other than that, if you have some other book recommendations, go ahead and comment underneath this video. What books helped you out in life? What books do you think everybody needs to read if they want to become a millionaire, right? If they want to do great in life, comment those books below. I'm gonna see you in the next video.